Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. We are going on a trip to Germany, except plot twist, I feel sick. I got sick last Monday. It is currently the following Monday, 7 full days, and I'm still not 100%. But you know what? This is a vlog of resilience, okay? We're still flying to a different country despite that, because guess what? 1, they're non-refundable tickets. 2, I need to get out of this house. I've been literally stuck here sick for 7 days. So, come with me as I take a 2-hour train to get to the airport, to then take a flight to get to Germany. And then I'll stay the first night with some extended family in Berlin. And then we're going to go see my friend Lexi in Dresden. I'm so excited. It looks beautiful where she lives. I feel so blessed that she's going to host me. And then she's actually going to come later to visit here, and I'll probably vlog that as well. But I hope it's a great time in Germany. I'm excited to take you guys along, but it has been a battle. Okay, I'm referring to the past week as the plague. Like, I'm still not over the plague, and it was rough. It is rough, and it will not be forgotten. But anyways, today is the day. Okay, and it's a Ryanair flight. Okay, the backpack, hold on, actually. This is my gear for 5 days. Luckily, it's a friend's actually. It's like one of those vacuum seal bags. She let me borrow it. So we're doing a minimalist wardrobe for sure. And I'm gonna have my little crossbody bag, and I'll have to hide it. So, because I know Ryanair, they be sticklers. They're gonna be like, "That's your second bag. That's your second bag." So, yeah. I'm a warrior. Okay, we're gonna make it through these next couple days. But yeah, the plan is to kind of take it easy the first day. She kind of knows that I'm coming, like, kind of over the hump of being ill. I say that as if it's over. So might be a chill few days, just surviving the travel, and then make the most of my time there. So yeah, it's not my first time in Germany, but the first time I went, I didn't really see much, so I'm really excited. It's my first time in Dresden. And I hope it's a great experience. So yeah, bye. New step into my vlogging journey is a voiceover. Basically, I sounded congested in a lot of the clips where I tried to talk to you guys in the vlog, so I rather talk to you guys with my editing voice. But I was greeted straight off the train by Lexi, and then she took me on a beautiful tour of Dresden. We got to see the palace that is now a museum, the old opera house, and she was kind of telling me a bit about how the old town is actually newer than what is considered new town, because it was all rebuilt after the war, but it was still beautiful, all in the Baroque style. And yeah, we were lucky that it was actually decently warm for being cold the whole time I was there. We get a lot of sunny bits, and we got to walk along the river, and yeah, just really enjoyed the day. We also went shopping and then got some bits of food because we were gonna head to her small group, which was amazing. 2 baguettes because I'm just so European, you guys. And having apple strudel. And yeah, it was just a beautiful time of prayer and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. Lexi worked a lot in half days while I was there, so I got the mornings to myself. I spent my second morning in Germany just fully immersed in the art museum. I spent hours in there, and it was so much fun. I'm not the biggest art person, but because of a few classes I've taken at uni in art history and stuff, I genuinely love like being able to see pieces and kind of recall some things that I've learned about the time period or certain styles that were relevant for different reasons. And it was just a blast to be able to kind of like listen to music and to slow down, especially because I tend to go to museums with people who are kind of bored by them, and so it was a really enjoyable time. This museum is made up of 3 parts. So the statues and paintings bit that I was at, they also have a math and physics side that has sundials, etc. And then the porcelain museum, which I also did the porcelain museum, which was absolutely beautiful and really cool. It had stuff that I didn't think to see there, like porcelain animal figures and just different, I don't know, I thought I'd just see plates and bowls, and it was really pretty. I know I started the video telling you guys the physical state I was in, and unfortunately, I'm feeling much better, but I still have like really bad like sore throat. Like, and I say sore throat, I've had many colds before. This is like a whole different level. Like, I've low-key been popping ibuprofen consistently, which just sucks. But on the whole, I've been feeling better, and the low energy levels haven't been that bad. I think I have been getting like I've just been more tired, but also that's sometimes just the way things roll. It's been a good run so far of not feeling horrendous or having really bad coughs or anything, so that's good. And honestly, the experience 10 times better when you just wake up and the sun is shining. Like the pure joy that I've been deprived of sunshine, so I don't know if you guys can relate, but if you can, man, it's been amazing. Man, it has been amazing. But anyway, I'm going to continue enjoying my view, and then I'm going to listen to music and just wander and get my steps in. But yeah. On the other side. They're so cute. That's so cute. I think you need hot pink tinsel in your house. Hello vlog. Greetings vlog. Greetings. We just finished karaoke, where we experienced karaoke in probably every language. We had Spanish, lots of Latinos in Germany, which was kind of a surprise. We had, I think, Arabic. Yes. We had Ukrainian.
We had English, of course.
English, of course. And lots of dancing. We threw it out there on the dance floor.
Period.
Lexi's such a good dancer. No, she tried her best. We had a lot of Latin people on the dance floor, so it made it good. Very lively in the streets of Germany, in Saxony.
Welcome to Neustadt.
Neustadt? Yes, also look around. This is Neustadt. First we were on a very dead street, and now like everyone is out and about. But yeah, it took a while to get out of our shells. We were kind of just playing Uno, sitting there, not wanting to join karaoke. And then by the end, we were low-key twerking on the dance floor.
What? Speak for yourself.
By we mean, I mean me. But we met a lot of fun people. It was like an international group. I think obviously. Oh, and we're going the wrong way for our tram, according to Lexi. So, see ya when we see ya. Crispy bacon. The next day, we had a beautiful slow morning, and of course had coffee and cake for brunch. And then we headed to Moritzburg Castle, which is just outside of Dresden, and it was all decked out for a tour of, I'm pretty sure it's, the direct translation is Cinderella and the Three Wishes, or the Three Hazelnuts, but it's basically kind of like the German a version of Cinderella that was filmed in like the 70s, but it was really cool to see, and it was a beautiful castle and just a very scenic last day, but prepare yourselves for the story time that is about to come. Hello, beautiful people. Thought I'd get cozy with a blanket and some tea because you guys are gonna get the tea, okay? This is now a story time of me almost getting stuck in Germany. So I had a beautiful time, and this is being filmed kind of mid-editing, past even when when Lexi and Sydney got to visit me here after Germany. But basically what happened was the day after our beautiful day at the castle was travel day, and we were waking up early at 6:30 or 6 to get on our 7:30 train, and we got ready, saw that we had an email that our train was canceled to the airport and we needed to get to the airport on time. There were no other trains getting to the airport early enough for us to make our flight, so we last minute tried to get a bus. Lexi had to get both our tickets because when I was trying to get a ticket, it said it was sold out. So we were like on the tram, literally panicking. And because the bus would be a little bit later, we would have like 45 minutes to like get off the bus to our terminal through security to our gate. Also, the Berlin airport is huge, like has giant terminal buildings, and we're literally busting our butts to get through security. My bag gets pulled to the side. We're like, oh my gosh, hopefully it doesn't get delayed. Luckily, the guy didn't even open my bag. He just like asked me a question about like the vacuum seal thing I had in there, and then we left. We go to our gate. We're like, phew, we have time. We even have time to like pee and get coffee. We're like, okay, thank God. Turns out our flight was delayed, so all the stress for we thought nothing. Okay. And we're one of the later people to board. Our first mistake. Because I get there and I have my passport with my physical visa for living in the UK. And they're like, this is to 2025. It's not valid. Immediate panic. I don't know what to do. I just used it to get into the country in January 2026. And like, didn't realize that was a thing. Because I had just used it, start panicking, okay? I'm like, I need to get my e-visa now. On the phone, blah, 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 blah. They're like, get an ETA or do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm like stressing out. Nothing loads. We're running out of time. I'm like literally signing in, okay? They're like, we're closing the doors now. You need to decide if Lexi goes. Lexi goes. I'm there. I get my e-visa. They're like, we close the doors now. Like 2 minutes later. Like, even though it's loaded and you have proof and the plane hasn't left and I know they're still boarding, you can't go. Literally want to pee my pants. Panic like I've never panicked before. I'm stuck in Germany. How am I getting to Manchester? Sydney's flying into Manchester. Lexi's going to England for the first time. Sydney's flying in. They're meeting each other. They need to go to where I live and I'm not in England. Panic. They're like, you need to go outside of the airport, out of security. Book a new flight. And then go from there. I'm like, at this point, I'm so upset, angry, fuming that they didn't let me in even though the plane hadn't left. But also angry at myself because I'm like, oh, why didn't I have that visa? I'm not prepared, blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, book a new flight, thank God, through Ryanair, leaving at 8 p.m., which if I had gone through the same airline, they didn't have like a flight to Manchester till 10 p.m. the next day. And I didn't want to get dropped in London late at night. So I have my new flight. I have to spend all day in Germany in the airport. And I'm calling and texting everyone so that Sydney and Lexi can still get picked up and welcomed to where they need to be. And so I'm like filling in Sydney, who doesn't know anything that happened. I am stuck in Germany, but it's okay, blah, blah, blah. Here's what you can do in Manchester, blah, blah, blah. Like calling my mom after I had the new flight, because if not I would have panicked her. All this crazy stuff. Figuring it out, okay? But the worst part is yet to come, okay? I board my next flight, so ready to show them my e-visa, so ready to be like, please let me into the country. Didn't even ask for it, I said, oh, I have e-visa, before I even, like, my mouth open, don't need anything, just with my boarding pass, and barely looking at my passport. Like, go in, and I'm like, oh, so I didn't need to be kicked off the other flight. Like, oh, so this was so unimportant, and they were like, oh, we're not gonna let you into, because even at the other place, I was like, well, won't I go through, like, thing at Manchester? Like, they'll see, like, I'll deal with immigration in Manchester, just let me on this flight. They're like, no, you have to do it here. Ryanair didn't ask me crap, okay? And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. I still need my e-visa, obviously, in Manchester, okay? Fly in, get to customs in Manchester. You know what they never asked me for? My visa. Okay, my passport was fine. They already had the information they needed. Okay, so all of that low-key for nothing. Then I get to Manchester Airport and wait like an hour for my roommate, who like literally angel sent from heaven, decided she was going to drive the hour and 40 to come get me from the Manchester Airport because there were no trains to get to where I live. And I feel so bad for her. Okay, the last 30 minutes of her drive, loses all mobile data, gets lost in Manchester, has no way to get GPS, FaceTiming her boyfriend, getting directions, he's messaging me, we're like texting, panicking, whatever. Eventually that gets sorted, okay? Then we drive back, okay? I get here at 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. And it's been a long day. I had been up since 5 a.m. my time in England, and didn't even get to see my friend who flew in to Sydney. Or after she left the whole day, they were like in England by themselves, and then I had to say hi the next morning and then like play host, and like obviously we had so much fun in England, but that was like the worst day. That was literally so awful, and I'm so proud of myself for I never cried. The panic I felt when I thought I was gonna get stuck in Germany, I never cried, and I dealt with my stuff, and you know what? Proud of that. But anyway, that's the story time. I had a great time, but the outro is just all that lore. But anyway, came back, enjoyed my time with friends, sad that they're gone, and everything ended up okay. You know what? Everything ended up okay. But sometimes those things happen, and now I will always be prepared because I'm boarding early, learned my lesson, and will always be prepared because that was a horrendous experience that I never want to be repeated or happen to anyone, you guys. Like, be on top of it because not fun. And then I had to pay for a whole other flight. But I'm really pissed off that nobody needed my e-visa. Literally did not use it once, besides pulling it up to say, please let me on the first flight that they were like not letting me on. So that's the tea, and that's all I have to say. Bye, guys.